Good morning, everyone. So, today we are going to start with chapter number 14 question answers, right? We are starting with the exercise, and in that, the chapter name is rotation and revolution. So, the first one is tick the correct option, and the answer is means the question is the movement of the earth on its axis is known as earth की axis पर movement को क्या कहेंगे? We will call it as an rotation. The earth axis is inclined at an angle of वो कौन सा एंगल पर inclined है 66.5 to its orbital plane. Next one is the distance between the earth and the sun is minimum when कब minimum होती है when the earth is at an perihelion. Moving to the fourth one, the sun rays fall directly on the Tropic of Cancer during Tropic of Cancer पर वो sun की rays directly क्या कब fall होते हैं in the summer solstice. Equinox means having equal nights. Moving further, state whether the following statements are true or false and rewrite the incorrect statement to correct them. The first one is a leap year has 366 days. Yes, it's true क्योंकि leap year को 366 होते हैं और normal days को normal year को 365. The earth takes 23.5 hours to complete one rotation. No, false क्योंकि earth 24 hours लेता है one rotation complete करने में. The earth moves around the sun in a circular orbit. वो एक circular orbit में move करता है? No, it moves into the elliptical orbit. Moving to the fourth one, the spring equinox is also known as an vernal equinox. Yes, it's true. Fifth one, when the earth on its orbit is at the farthest distance from the sun, it is called as an aphelion. Yes, it's known as an aphelion. True. Moving to the answer the following in one sentences. The first one is what is revolution. So the movement of the earth around the sun in an elliptical path is known as a revolution. कि जब earth जो है वो sun के around elliptical path में move करता है, that is known as a revolution. Second one, in which hemisphere are nights longer than the days during the month of June. So it is in the southern hemisphere क्योंकि उस time पर nights लंबी होती है rather than the days. Third one is over which latitude is the sun's rays vertically during winter solstice. Then sun rays fall vertically over the Tropic of Capricorn. Moving to the fourth one, mention the two factors responsible for the change of the season on the earth. So there are the main two factors. First one is the revolution of the earth around the sun which causes unequal length of the days and nights. And second one is the tilt of the earth axis. The earth axis जो ये tilted होती है ना, that is the second one. Fifth one is when do all places on the earth experience almost equal hours of day and night? So it is that when they are at an equinox, क्योंकि equinox means equal days and equal nights. Moving to the answer the following questions in brief. The first one is why does the sun seems to rise in the east and sets to the west? The sun is being seen कि वो east में rise होता है and it sets in the west. It's only and only because of the revolution of the earth. Going to the second one, what causes day and night? So day and night are been caused by the two main things. First one is the rotation of the earth and second one is the tilt of the axis. क्योंकि this is the reason which gives the major effect of the distribution of the sunlight that the earth receives, and that is the reason why days and nights are being caused. Moving to the next question, which is the third one. What is the shape of the earth's orbit around the sun? So what is the shape of the earth orbit? It has been elliptical. Moving to the fourth one, what is leap year? So in a normal year, what we have is कि हमारे पास 365 days and 6 hours होती है. So for convenience, अगर हम 1 year को 365 days की तरह count करें और every fourth year the 666 hours will be multiplied by 4. So it means 6 4 24 means 1 day. So that 1 day is been added after every 4 years, which is known as a leap year. Moving to the fifth one, what is an equinox? A phenomena that occurs on the 21st March and 23rd September when the earth axis has been inclined, when it is not away from the sun or not towards the sun, that is known as an equinox. Moving to the question number 5, question answers in the detail. The first one is what is the circle of illumination explained with the help of the diagram. So here the circle line which really separates night and the day, that is known as a circle of illumination, and the diagram is given to you which you have to just draw in your notebooks. Moving to the second one, Why is an extra day added to an year after every 4 years? So this is the answer which we have already discussed before. Once again we will discuss that for convenience, if we consider that 1 year has 365 days, so the 6 hours of and 4 years will be multiplied and it will get 24 hours, means equal to 1 day. So that 1 day will be added after every 4 years, and that is known as a leap year. Moving to the third one, how are the seasons caused? So we have already discussed about it that the seasons are caused only because of the two reasons. And the first one is the revolution of the earth around the sun, and which causes the unequal length of the days and night. And the second one is the tilt of the earth axis. कि earth axis जो tilted होता है ना, that is the reason why there is a change in the seasons. Moving to the fourth question, why is it summer in the northern hemisphere in June? So on 21st June, the North Pole is being tilted towards the sun and the sun rays fall directly on the Tropic of Cancer. So the position of this earth is been known as a summer solstice, and it will be summer in the northern hemisphere, and it will be the longest day of the northern hemisphere, and also summer के time पर days are longer and nights are being shorter. So this is how it is at the summer solstice. Moving further, what is the difference between summer and winter solstice? So we will start with the summer. So the North Pole is been tilted towards the sun, and in winter the South Pole is been tilted. Here the sun rays fall directly on the Tropic of Cancer, whereas in the southern it will fall on the Tropic of Capricorn. It will be summer in northern hemisphere, and days will be longer, nights will be shorter, and here nights will be longer and days will be shorter in the northern hemisphere. Moving to the fourth point, 21st June is the longest day in the northern hemisphere, whereas here 22nd December is the longest day in the southern hemisphere. Moving to the fifth one, the region between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole receives the sunlight and for 24 hours of the day, and it is also for the few months. And here the same thing will happen, but it will happen with the South Pole and the Antarctic Circle. So the region between Antarctic Circle and South Pole will receive the sunlight for 24 hours a day and a few months also. So here we are completing our chapter number 14, which is of geography. Thank you very much.